Ticket vendor, business manager, and halftime act. He said he loved the passion and spirit of that work, but there were also tough times. Guys, those struggles helped prepare him for where he is today.
A long road, but he's here now. Thanks, Doris. Shot from 12. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 7. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. We've been cold as the Arctic from three-point range. If we're going to stick with that shot, we've got to do more to make sure it's a quality look. Move without the ball, set screens, make an extra pass. And I also like how we've kept our turnovers to a minimum. That kind of heads-up play has to carry over into the second half. And let's get creative with the plays we run offensively. I want to see a lot of open shooters in this half. It's been a struggle so far. That's one thing you don't need a coach to tell you. We got a whole second half to turn it around. Now get out there and compete.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Michael Conley, he's checked in for Udrih. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. On the court for Atlanta, Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. On the wings, Korver and Carroll, and it's Teague in at the 1 spot. It's Millsap with the drive. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Millsap's got 13.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Turner's checked in for Atlanta. And the Grizzlies leading by 6.
Well, Paul Millsap has said he doesn't feel undersized anymore with the way the league is going, but more emphasis now on spreading the floor, so Millsap fits in easier. He can always find somebody to guard.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Teague kicks to Turner, shoots. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Right side Gasol. It's Allen on the wing. Gasol inside, working on Horford. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
T kicks to Horford. From down in the low post, it goes. Horford's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Here's Gasol. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside Conley. Allen kicks to Randolph. Turner with the steal. And it's Speedy with the foul. That's his first foul.
Over the last month, let's take a look at the Grizzlies and how they stacked up in the league statistically. 3rd in free throw percentage, 4th in opponent field goal percentage. And they also show up in the top 5 in not giving up the ball. This is a low turnover team. They value possession, and they really concentrate on taking care of the rock.
Well, and you talked about the free throw shooting. That's what jumps out at me, Clark. When you shoot well from the foul line, it allows you to close games so much easier because those are easy points, and you get your defense set up at the other end because the clock is stopped.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard. They're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
Something's starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
Outside Conley. It's Prince on the wing. 6 to shoot. Conley against Teague.
And with Atlanta, as you said, for a while now they've been a playoff caliber team, but making that next step into the elite class of the East has been hard.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
At a high trap.
And in that sense, Kevin, they are.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside Conley. Outside Randolph. Back to Conley. Right side Conley. Great D that time from Teague.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams.
On tap this Wednesday, February.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
The Hawks trail by 7. Zebo and Marcus All are up front. Conley and Allen are the guard set. And it's Carter in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Teague gets a screen from Turner. Teague the pass to Turner. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Conley with it. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Gasol dishes to Allen. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Conley for 3, and that one's good. Conley's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Memphis.
No matter who it is, that kind of defense is not going to cut it.
Out to Turner, the 3. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. That's 10 points for Speedy.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Conley kicks to Gasol. It's Allen on the wing. Looks for Randolph, gets it to him. And he gets it to go. Randolph's got 10 points in just the second half. Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Teague kicks to Turner. The shot is off, and it's Memphis the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Conley with it, picked up by Teague. Conley kicks to Randolph. Wide open. The offensive rebound, and that one's good. Randolph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Tell you what, does not matter what the score is. He's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Teague kicks to Turner. Millsap passes to Korver. Here's Turner. Sinks it. What range. From outside. Wow. Turner's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Carter. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Going with almost an entire new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for Zach Randolph. Nick Calathes, he's checked in for Tayshaun Prince. And it's Udrih in for Allen. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Millsap. Turner comes in for Damari Carroll. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Schroeder in for Teague.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Memphis.
Clark, free throws were a big factor in this one.
Yeah, you know what? It's great to get to the line, Kevin, but the other half of that is you got to convert, and they did that.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
Well, they've had this team's number all season. 2 wins in 2 meetings. Doesn't seem to matter what building they play in.
Yeah, I thought the result might be different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. I mean, now they'll have to wait until next year for a shot at revenge.
You always need role players to step up and help, and that was the case here as everything was working for Michael Conley. He was really everywhere, defensively, offensively. The total effort we saw from him, I think, was the difference.
He kicks it to Udrih. And it's Memphis with another.
A serious game-clinching run. They've taken off here. Impressive.
No backing off. What a surge at the right time.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Turner. Tries a 3. Turner can't get that one to fall. Memphis has gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. And there's the feed to Calathes. Back to Conley. The dish to Calathes. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Mark, we've heard Coach emphasize playing strong here in Memphis every night you have in this building. How important is defending home court to the team's morale and focus?
We need a win. We need to win, especially at home. Home is always important, and we need every single one of them.
Protecting your home court, guys, always so important. Mark, thank you.
Thank you, Doris. And that'll wrap it up. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
UGLY. Man, ugly doesn't even begin to describe what happened out there.
What would you call it?
Sorry, pathetic, garbage, embarrassing.
Just gotta let it go. Get back at it tomorrow. Study some film, see what we did wrong, hit the weight room, get some treatment, make up for the next time out.
Good idea. The quicker we get back out there, the quicker we can leave this nightmare behind us. Let's hit it.